Today is a good day.
Yo,
Nah, that's not it, man. That's
um,
yeah. I don't think I'm gonna find it.
nah. So real quick to wrap up because it is about to be our favorite time and definitely my favorite time of the season of the year. I got this blue one just because I wanted to switch it up. It's not my favorite. Um, I'm not cripping. I'm just big dripping. I got the espresso martini in the cup. I'm big.
Mm.
I'm big.
Mm.
I'm big sipping. Chill. That's not a bar. It's not Raptree. Um,
I ain't got the shades out here. No.
Giants fan. You are. What was your favorite pick of the draft? And then I'm gonna give more. Like, what was your, surprise pick or whatever? But what was your favorite pick for the draft?
We picked up. Of course, I don't remember his name. We picked up that DB.
I'm with you.
I want to say in the third round. You got it pulled up.
I'm with you. From Kentucky, Andrew Phillips,
There you go.
third
That was my
round.
favorite pick. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody's hyped about wide receiver boy from LSU.
You better be.
I don't care.
Yeah, I can't throw.
I dead ass think between him and Maserati.
Yeah.
Between him and Maserati, those are probably the two best receivers coming out of college this
How
year.
about Rome from Washington?
Those are the two best receivers coming out of college this year. And that boy Ricky from Florida, fire too. He slept on. But I think he was number one from Florida. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm with you.
here's the thing.
Xavier Worthy too. You're wild. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, nah, Xavier Worthy is from Texas.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about. I don't even want to say his name because I just like, bro. You have an issue at quarterback.
Call him by his number, man.
It does not mean you can add more weapons around the quarterback. You can't add more weapons around the issue and think the issue is going to get better. You have to fix the issue itself.
Okay.
Not this year, last year. It's the last 3 years I wanted us to pick up a quarterback. I wanted Anthony Richardson. I wanted Caleb. I knew we wasn't going to be able to get Caleb. I wanted who the boy from and this part of the conversation really going to make me get back on my football bag. Because the names is just not coming to me. Who the boy? CJ Wright.
Daniels?
Who the boy from Texans?
CJ Stroud?
Yeah, I wanted CJ Stroud. I wanted all of these quarterbacks because Danny Dimes is a great backup, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's a great receiver for a West Coast style offense.
Receiver?
I mean, a great quarterback for a West style a West style offense. Meaning, if you got a great line, you don't need your quarterback to do too much besides some slants, some hitches, some outs.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on, my bad. I'm over here. Slump back.
we don't run that. We don't have that.
Yeah, y'all don't have that, but y'all don't have the quarterback, but y'all didn't get the quarterback. But why I think that is a great pick.
Tyrod should be our starter.
And that's cool. And that's lit because if you will have better production from your wideouts with Tyrod, then you'll be able to find a quarterback for next year, which is why I think that tough. Which is why I think that pick for you guys was good.
So you see us getting down the line. You see us getting rid of Danny.
The same reason why my favorite pick.
You not see the bag he just got?
The same reason why my favorite pick of the draft is I don't want to say the name wrong. Penix. Yeah, Michael Penix. My favorite pick of the draft is Michael Penix going to the Falcons. Despite Kirk Cousins getting that 4-year 150 or 180 or whatever, like
the bag
for what they have on offense, other than quarterbacks, they got talent and they got height and they got everything, right? Having Penix, despite the contract and everything, I feel like when that time comes, because Kirk Cousins, I feel like they gave Kirk Cousins that bag because they needed a quarterback and they needed to keep him long term. Why they gave him that money, I have no idea. But
just in case they pick so you knew they knew you saw the interview. They said they didn't let Kirk Cousins know they was picking a quarterback until
I heard it when I was watching the draft. I was like, yo, son. But I feel the reason why it's my favorite pick as like just for a team thing is because if he's able to sit behind Kirk Cousins at least for a year,
boom.
at least for a year and maybe half of the second, or get in there before the half of the second season, I feel like he's going to be so good. And everyone is just comparing that situation to Mahomes being behind Alex Smith and other and
Yeah,
but
Tom
definitely just
Brady.
that situation right there, like just being able to and have whatever type of success with those weapons, because don't forget he was in Washington with Rome and those two other big receivers. So like that's definitely my favorite pick. Caleb Williams, I hope he's successful there. The Chiefs, bro, I feel like everyone besides the Cowboys, I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like every team this year fake is trying to win, which I personally haven't felt like that before. I feel like even though teams are rebuilding, I feel like some teams are trying to win in their rebuild rather than years past where they're like, we know which teams are going to be trash type stuff. You feel me?
Last year was lit though. Look at the teams that went far. Like, look at the teams that went to the playoffs. It's kind of was like you couldn't really count nobody out last year outside of the Panthers.
They had a nice draft. They had a nice draft.
It was decent. I like Miami. Overall, I like Miami. I like Miami's. I like all of their picks. I like where they start from. I like where they starting from. That defense is gonna be very strong.
Yes, sir. Ski.
And I think that's where they needed all their help at, and that's where they went and really picked up key players. Now, come and talk to me in 2 months.
You know what? You know who also I like? Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler surprises
He
me
went to
every day his name goes across.
He went to the Saints. Even and the Saints
Yeah,
got
yeah.
McKinstry too. That's tough.
Huh?
The Saints got the Kool-Aid McKinstry from Bama.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. They definitely got Kool-Aid too. Kool-Aid might be a sleeper. No kidding. But Spencer surprises me every time because the growth spurt he just had going into college just always amazing. Bro, remember that QB1 Netflix joint that it was him? Oh, see, this is my ADD. You know who I'm tight for?
¿Qué pasó? Fields.
Yes. Thank you. See, this is why he's my boy.
I was talking to E yesterday, and he said the same exact thing.
He was supposed to go to Atlanta.
That would have been super lit.
That would have been way better than Kirk going there.
Yeah, and Penix, and in my opinion, and Penix, because they would be able to roll right now.
Yeah. I would have. If they did pick up. He's not old. They're still. Penix would have had to ride the bench probably for 3 years. But that's
with who?
With Fields.
But he can't. You can't do that with him being.
You can't do that with him being a first round, right? But I think that would have been a way better move to get over there. Like, I guess they just wanted that senior presence over there. They wanted the vet in the locker room. I get it. Definitely in a quarterback position, but long term wise, let's see. I don't know what the Bears have up their sleeve. They have to have some type of.
Bro, I love it because like one for Caleb Williams, but first things first on offense. They got Keenan Allen.
Fire.
No matter what quarterback he got, he always has 1K.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's tough already. So you can tell the production. And then he got DJ Moore. And then they got Rome. And then they got DeAndre Swift. And then they still got Montgomery.
Mm.
And then the O-line.
What?
And like you crazy as hell.
Why?
But I want to see what receiver, just real quick.
I gotta get back in my sport bag.
No, yeah, because it's about to be that time, and that's definitely what we're about to be speaking about every episode.
Heavy.
But what I wanted to say was Spencer Rattler. Like, imagine the story of, because you know how they was both at Oklahoma at the same time.
Yes.
Just imagine that story where like they meet up playoffs, Saints and Bears, like years from now, and that's just that's just like a new.
But that happens all of the time, just off camera. Like
No, I'm talking about on the field where it happens, where it's just they owe like because their success is just going to be so high, and at the same time, comparing they're on the same division, like.
So you think Spence goes over there and gets that starting spot immediately?
Not immediately, but I think we've seen him because who's
he kind of has to JMO over there. JMO.
Oh, yeah. JMO and who? Taysom Hill.
They still got Taysom, but he's a Swiss Army knife.
But I forget who their starter was. Oh, David Carr.
Right.
Derek Carr.
He's done.
Yeah. So I do think Spencer gets in there, but he was honestly my favorite quarterback before I saw Caleb, and this was when he was in Oklahoma, and then when Caleb was just raw talent. But I'm definitely excited for
go watch the interview that Caleb did on the pivot.
This was recent.
Yeah, this is right before the draft. Fire.